Welcome to Moraira, a beautiful coastal town on the Costa Blanca in Spain, situated 30 kilometers from Benidorm. Surprising underwater caves and much more tourism, bars, restaurants, properties. And what you can expect from visiting Moraira is waiting for you in today's video. Today we will take you on a delightful walk through this charming destination, exploring its history, its attractions, and what makes it a must-visit place for tourists, especially popular between British and international ones. Right now, we arrived at Moraira Beach, a pristine stretch of truly golden sand. There's always a spot here right by the seashore, even in peak summer months. The beach is famous for its calm waters, making it ideal for families and water sports enthusiasts. With numerous beach bars and restaurants, it's a perfect place to relax and soak up the sun. Even short-term vacational rentals such as these tiny villas are available for you to wake up early in the morning and go directly to the beach. There is a paid sunbeds area. The price is more or less similar as in Benidorm, €6 for a sunbed, €6 for an umbrella. There is a lifeguard here even now at the end of September. The water is still very warm and pleasant, and as you can see, a lot of people are visiting this area even now when the peak summer season is over. Right next to us, there is a big variety of restaurants, and this one right here, El Castillo, is one of the most famous ones. Imagine staying by the beach, booking a typical Spanish paella, maybe seafood fresh from the port of Moraira, staying on the sunshine, and then having a small break right here on the big fancy terrace with typical sangria, maybe a glass of wine, beer, or a cocktail or a refreshing drink, and trying an amazing Spanish food. Prices here are also quite moderate, so don't worry, it's not going to cost you a fortune. Here, right by the seashore, one of the top places, the only one on the beach, is waiting for you. The paid sunbeds area, this place has also changed quite a lot. By the way, the bar opening hours are from 9:30 in the morning up until 9 p.m. Very convenient, also in summer. The paid sunbeds area is new, and also the accessible beach area where they can help you out in case you have a wheelchair or limited mobility. Before, there were children's playgrounds here, but since there is a park right nearby, they took them down, leaving the free space for paid sunbeds and umbrellas, plus the accessible beach, which is very important to have in such a prestigious area as Moraira actually is. From here, we will be heading towards the castle of Moraira, which is situated right there in front of us. Nearby the beach, you can find different spots to sit down and relax and enjoy the views. There are even seagulls and ducks that live right here in the pond nearby. This is a river that kind of flows directly into the sea. A lot of small children like to play in it. There's even fish right here that people come and give some teeny tiny pieces of bread or seeds to feed both the ducks and the fish. The big and spacious park right in front of this area that allows you to stay cool even in summer months. With children's playgrounds, a doggy park as well, this area has a lot to offer. While we are heading towards the castle of Moraira, we will let you know slightly more about its history. Moraira has a very rich history that dates back centuries. Originally, it was a small fishing village, which is evident in its early economy and culture. In its origins, Moraira roots can be traced back to the Roman era, when it was known for its fishing and agriculture. The name Moraira, by the way, is believed to derive from the Arabic term Moraira, meaning place of the Moors, which actually was the case. For many years, Moraira remained a quiet fishing village. The local economy was primarily based on fishing and agriculture, with many residents relying on the sea for their livelihood. In the mid 20th century, Moraira began to develop as a tourist destination. The establishment of infrastructure such as roads and hotels, hostels, shops of different kinds and services helped to transform the village into a very popular spot for visitors, particularly from the UK and other European countries. Today, Moraira obviously retains its charming village atmosphere while offering at the same time modern amenities and a thriving tourism sector. Lampolla is the name of the beach, and you could have seen how it was looking like. There were fields for agriculture right next to the sea. It is incredible. The town is known for its modern amenities, thriving tourism sector, beautiful beaches, scenic coastline, historic sites such as this 18th century Moraira castle. Somehow, this village has successfully balanced its historical roots with modern development, making it a perfect destination for tourists and residents alike. We are right next to the castle, and here you have a gorgeous viewpoint from where to enjoy views towards Calpe, Moraira beach of Lampolla, the surrounding properties and luxurious villas, and the port of Moraira. But right now, let's go directly to the castle. If some of you do not know, the castle here has a free entrance, which means that you do not have to pay a single cent to be able to visit it. It is quite small, but even so, you're able to get to know slightly more about the culture and the historical value, what it represented. Built in the 18th century, this castle was originally constructed to protect the town from pirates. And it offers stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea and is a perfect spot for history enthusiasts. Upon your entrance, you will find information on different languages: German, Spanish, French, Valencian. This one is in English, and you have QR codes to discover different information and places to visit. Also, for those who love religious buildings, a full booklet with information on which places you're able to visit. We are in the tower right now, very high ceilings. This was a protection base from the pirates that were conquering all this entire Mediterranean region. Let's get to the other side because there is slightly more information here. Even old maps dating 16th century. There are screening schedules here in Spanish, English, Valencian, French, German, or Netherlands, because they put a big projection screen to let you know slightly more about the history. Don't miss this one if you will be here visiting. From these small windows, we can see a tiniest bit more of what people back then were seeing, and it was quite a good overview of the coastal area. Many people, as you can see, are visiting it, getting to know slightly more about the history, different towers that were built all along the Mediterranean Sea, and authentic 18th century staircase that was not touched. It is not possible to access it due to safety reasons as well. But this is how Moraira 18th century was looking like, and a map of 16th century. From the tower, we are heading directly towards the main part of Moraira. There is a newer area, and then right next to the port, which is in front of us, there is the old part of Moraira, the old town, if you wish. Obviously, around this area, there is much more to it. There are more businesses, but this is a heart of Moraira. We can see a lot of people speaking in English, by the way, and as you could have heard at the beginning, It is very popular amongst British tourists and in general English-speaking countries and other European Union countries or European countries in general. Numerous bars and cafeterias right here on the front line offer variety of selected tapas, fancy meals, or something basic such as hamburgers, crepes, Benedict eggs, nice breakfast with freshly pressed orange juice, coffee, tea, cocktails for the evening, and much, much more. Moraira basically thrives economically on tourism right now, plus real estate and local businesses. It is a popular destination both for national and international visitors. Local crafts and souvenirs market is located right here. It is opening up every day from 6 p.m. up until midnight, more or less. So now it is closed because it is early morning. A big square following the market allows you to sit down and relax. Enjoy the views. Numerous squares, such as these ones, provide you shelter from the sunshine and hide incredible businesses inside. It is a popular destination for both national and international visitors, as you could have heard from UK and other European countries. The town attracts tourists looking for a relaxing getaway, as well as those interested in property investment. Do not forget, if you're interested in investing in a property here in Costa Blanca, we are able to help you out. You can contact us by these details below. Don't forget that we have a full legal migration consulting company, which is EA Migration Consulting. We have our own website with all the useful information, with the services that we offer, consultations available as well via online and video calls. And we're able to help you find the property or maybe your forever home here in Spain, Costa Blanca. We can even help you with the mortgage, opening up a bank account, private insurance, residence permits, and much, much more. And now let's stroll slowly but surely through the charming old town of Moraira. Here you will find a variety of local shops, cafeterias, and nicest restaurants with great terraces, offering everything from traditional Spanish tapas to international cuisine and even gourmet meals. Many shops with clothing that is typical of our area, something made from scratch, crafted, made by hand, such as shoes, for example, right there in front. Bread and pastry shops are also here nearby. Typical small supermarkets and many gorgeous buildings with teeny tiny terraces full of plants and flowers. A lot of prices that can be found here are absolutely spectacular. The atmosphere in the old town right now, even early in the morning, is vibrant, especially in the summer months when tourists flock here. But now we're at the end of September, and as you can see, it is extremely busy. There's people everywhere. Terraces will be full by midday, and it is even difficult to park somewhere closer to the beach. Families, groups of friends, and much more are enjoying it. Here we have some special menus, for example, entrees, main courses, and chef's dessert, 30 euros. This is one of the fancier restaurants, but it doesn't mean that all of them are like this. Moraira has prices for every different pocket. Here, for example, you have prices for rices and tapas. Vegetarian paella, 15, Valencian paella, 18.50, 20, 19 euros. Minimum for two people. That is the case because one smaller paella is kind of for two people, so they only cook if it's minimum two of you, because it's made by order. The castle, we have it right in front of us, so you could see more or less that we've made a circle around the village. And now we are in the old town. There are slightly modern shops such as Alejop right here, but it is situated in a historical building, which kind of fits in, if you know what I mean. There are typical souvenir shops. There's a lot of clothing shops. We did find exclusive luxury brands, big shops offering very expensive clothing and accessories. But what we love Moraira the most for are these gorgeous terraces. Each one has its own unique design. At night, many of them put these very, very smooth, soft lights, as you can see right here, like guirnalds of lights. There are many plants and flowers. Just imagine sitting here in the evening. That is an absolute glory. And one of the famous streets in the old town is this one right in front. It used to have colorful umbrellas on it, but now they've changed it to these colorful bands. Many shops, many services everywhere you go. So do not worry, you will find plenty of things to see and to do out here. The typical tourists that visit Moraira are mostly families, couples as well, and retirees seeking a peaceful lifestyle by the sea. Many come here to enjoy the beautiful landscapes, its rich culture, its history, and obviously the excellent climate that it offers. Moraira is more or less like Benidorm in terms of climate. All our area of Mediterranean here, up until Alicante, has more than 320 sunny days a year. And you can tell people love it. Here, another restaurant, entrees from 9 euros up until 12, 13 more or less. For example, shrimps, garlic prawns, 13 euros. That's the average price here. But you can get a menu of the day for 28 euros. Special menu here, 26 as well. But look at the terrace. Who wouldn't like to have a nice lunch or evening dinner at this cozy terrace overlooking the port of Moraira? There's plenty to see and do here. You can explore nearby hiking trails, indulge in water sports, visit local markets, or do boat trips to discover the stunning coastline. If you're looking to stay here in 2024, the hotel prices range from 80 euros to 200 per night, depending on the season and type of accommodation. Whether you prefer luxury resorts or cozy guest houses, there's something for every budget. And for those interested in real estate, the average property price in Moraira is around 400,000 euros. Authentic luxury, isn't it? The picturesque town offers a variety of homes, from modern villas with gardens and private swimming pools to charming apartments, making it an attractive place for investment, especially for tourism, or to find your forever home in this luxury area. Thank you for joining us on this walk through Moraira. We hope you enjoyed discovering this beautiful town. If you're planning a visit or considering moving here, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more updates and tips and trips about life in Spain. Definitely worth considering for a lovely weekend, one-day getaway. Try out some incredible food, get a boat trip, just have a lovely walk and get to know its history. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below about your favorite spots in Moraira or maybe villages nearby. See you next time. Bye, Dees.